Now, Gloria, I got to tell you a little bit about her, okay? We love Gloria. She's amazing. But when she first came, she gave me a very hard time, okay? She came in and was like, I don't even want to be here. I'm only here because my friend is here, okay? And it's like, I mean, she's very bold, but you would find that out if you hung out with her for more than 5 seconds. And she was always jumping my case like, I don't know, man. It was like a pit bull on a stake or something. She just jumped my case and turned me up. I was like, man. But it was cool to see how God really touched her life and really blessed her. So why don't you tell us your story?
So, I used to be a couple years ago, the whole God package, God, 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 churchy, churchy, church, woo, the big, huge thing. And then, I met this guy. And I was all like, oh, he didn't believe in God. He was a drinker, a cutter, did drugs. He was like, the whole awful package, like the guy that you meet and you're like, my daughter's not talking to him. But, I was like, I want to bring him to God. I just want to bring him to God. Which didn't happen. He ended up, we thought we should bring our relationship to the next level. So we did, and we slept together, and which I found it was a bad mistake. I talked to my sister, and I was like, no. So I wanted to stop. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to get back to my godly thing. I'm not going to let you do this to me anymore. And, yeah. So he's all like, no, I don't want to stop. So he started getting verbally abusive and physically abusive, and he raped me. And I let this go on for 9 months, which was really bad. And then so my sister came and got me and took me and rescued me pretty much. And she got me into church and started to get me back into God. But I was never really close like I used to be. Like I was always distant, always just trying to reach and trying to get them. I couldn't do it. So she's like, oh, you're going to go to SOS. I was like, I don't want to go to SOS. Like now with all these little church people and, forget them. They're going to look down on me. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And she made me go. Like the first day we had 16 people, and you're only allowed 15 on the bus. So I was like, oh, guess what? I don't get to go, yay! And they're like, nope, we're driving too. I'm like, dang it. So they were kind of welcoming, and they're like, oh, trying to fudge me with little Debbie fudge cake rolls. I was like,
I said
oh,
a fudge round fight. I
yeah.
don't know. I wasn't there.
And I'm like, great.
See what happens when I step out for a second.
And I was all like, great, I'm going to get fudged by people I don't know. I'm like, I don't even know these people. I'm going to be with crazy, crazy people all week long, and I don't even like these people. And I'm like, ugh. And so, we get on the bus, and we go to Cincinnati, and it's in Chick-fil-A. And I'm all like, I don't even know these people. I'm like, okay, but I'll be good because they're 2 blocks from the church. I'm like, I'll be nice. So we get to the church, and Monday I follow the rules, do all the little tiggering, tagging, whatever, churchy stuff. And then on Tuesday, after worship, we were praying, and Holly, Ty, Jay, and Paige, we were all together. I'm like, oh, let's pray. I'm like, I don't want to be prayed for. They're like, oh, I want to pray for you. I'm like, no, I don't need prayed for. I don't need prayed. And they made me pray, let them pray for me. And I started crying after Ty, Jay was praying. And I started crying, and he's like, we got to go have Andy pray for you. I'm like, no, not going to happen. I'm not going to go down there. And he's like, too bad. And I'm literally dragging me down there. And I'm like, no. And Andy prayed for me, and I started crying. I just lost it because I wanted to be freed from my past. I wanted a new beginning, a new start. And I just lost. I was like, everything was left there that night, and I was finally freed and finally happy. I hadn't been happy for ever. I was finally happy. And I found out all the stuff I was always looking for, all the stuff I was always looking in for boys, God had it. He knew my favorite color, my favorite ice cream, the way I liked my sandwiches. He knows how many hairs I have in my head. Not even guys know. Nobody knows that. But he does. And I finally felt his love that I've always been searching for. And I finally got that he loves me so much. And this program is awesome. Met a lot of great people. And I love these people now. They're awesome people. You guys are. And my whole perspective has changed. And so I decided, because I just got freed, starting a new family, I have a new friends, I have a new church family. Why not get baptized? I've been baptized before, but do it again. Why not? Just wipe everything clean. So I got baptized on Friday. And
yeah. Amen.
I didn't do it.
good stuff. Yeah, it was so cool that, I mean, one thing that really stuck out to me that she said to us, she came and said, I've never been this happy before. Like, it's been such a long time since I've really experienced joy. And, I mean, she didn't even know what to do with herself. She was
No.
just so happy.
I called
I
my
mean-
sister, and I was like happy, and like jumping up and down, and then I was crying, and I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, such a
tweaking.
beautiful thing. Everyone give her a round of applause. That was awesome.